Welcome, Tyson Fury. Now, that's a proper way to come on a set, not just running in from behind us. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing very good, Joe. It's great to be on the show again.
Well, it's great to have you with us. Let me try to capture your recent days here. You're taking over the social scenes in Vegas and Miami.
Yes.
You spoke to Prince Khalid in Saudi Arabia. We announced a $155 million site fee for Anthony Joshua. Then there's a court ruling. Now you're not fighting Anthony Joshua. He calls you a fraud. You say, I'm going to challenge it, a bare knuckle fight. We're going to put up $20 million apiece. I would have loved to have seen that, by the way. I broadcast it right now.
Yes.
Okay. In the meantime, you got a whirlwind tour of training. You're living large. You're with your wonderful wife, Paris, your beautiful children. You're down in Miami. You're ringside for WWE. You're buying a multi-million-dollar house here in Vegas. You're partying. But there's no more Versace left in America because this guy has bought it all up. No more Versace inventory left in America, right?
All the
You're hanging with Shaq. You're telling Jake Paul to stop running scared from your brother Tommy. And you're still a great mental health advocacy voice and putting motivational messages of gratitude out nonstop. That's just the last 6 days.
Yes. So, you know, it's been a whirlwind of the last few months, Joe. I've been over here enjoying life, training hard, waiting for a fight. You know, it's been a long, long time. And
we got news. We got news.
We do.
Mark,
big news.
We got news today.
A week ago, you speak to the Prince. I know how elated you were. Monday, you get the ruling, lose the arbitration. What's going through your mind? What are you thinking?
You know, I'm just a fighting man. I just want to fight, no matter if it's Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, wherever it is, I want to fight. I'm happy that I'm fighting back in the home city of the Gypsy King. This is my town. Las Vegas is mine. So I'm very, very happy that we're going to be the first live gate at the big stadium.
Was there any real thought of paying Deontay a step aside? I know you're disappointed.
No.
You want all the money.
I pay him in ass whoopings.
All right.
Ass whoopings is what I pay him.
Okay. After you beat a guy, like you beat him last time, first time, does that make him more dangerous or less?
Do you know, I think he's going to give it a good roll of the dice. This is his last hurrah. I've got his heart, his soul, his mojo, everything of Deontay Wilder. Any bit of substance of Deontay Wilder, I've got it right here in my pocket. I carry it around with me for the last 18 months.
You have a soul.
This guy is a glutton for punishment. He's an idiot. He got absolutely dismantled and smashed to bits in our last fight. And he wants that all over again. He was telling people I've cracked his skull, I've injured his shoulder, I've done his bicep. But yet he wants to get in there with me again. He's either one or two things, absolutely crazy, or he's a sucker for punishment.
All right, Wilder says you put stuff in the glove. Now Joshua's calling you a fraud.
Yeah.
Who do you want to beat up more?
Obviously, I got to beat up Deontay Wilder a bit better than I did last time because he didn't get good enough hiding last time. So this time I'm going to real double, treble smash him.
You still think you fight Joshua down the line?
Yeah, 100%. You know, AJ's got a big mouth and no substance. He says I'm the one who does all the talking, but if I didn't talk, boxing would be stone dead because I'm the only character alive left in it. Let's say that for a fact.
Yo, Tyson Fury said he's going to whoop Wilder worse than he did in the second fight. And we're going to talk about that statement he made on national TV in this video. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. You guys heard the clip at the beginning. Tyson Fury, he had a lot to say on national TV regarding his rematch trilogy. Now, for starters, you notice Tyson Fury, after misleading the public along with ESPN and Eddie Hearn and DAZN, now he's switching and he's saying, oh, I pay fighters back in butt whoopings. He said, I'm going to whoop his butt. And they're trying to make Tyson Fury look like he's this martyr and he wasn't trying to get out of the Deontay Wilder fight. So we got to forever let the record show that Tyson Fury absolutely was positively trying to get out of the Wilder trilogy, but it was the decision made by an arbitrator and a retired judge, the Honorable Weinstein, that focused him back in. And now you've seen and heard from the clip that Tyson Fury is saying, I'm just a fighting man and Vegas is me city and I want to fight again and things. And he kind of had a spoiler and said he will christen, along with Wilder, Allegiant Stadium. So he kind of gave it away that the Raiders' new stadium is where they're, eyeballing. Obviously, we still got to get an official ruling or official announcement, but it looks like July 24th, possibly at the Allegiant Stadium. Now, aside from Tyson Fury and ESPN now advocating it and making it look like he wasn't trying to run off to overseas territory, Saudi Arabia, and fight Anthony Joshua, you see the level of commentary and bias on ESPN. It's a bit crude and a bit sickening. I mean, you had the Tessitore dude, and as he's introducing Fury, he's making it look like Fury's been around the world in 8 days or something. He said, oh, you want your brother Tommy to fight Jake Paul, and you did this, and you got all the Versace shirts. And it's weird because they're trying so hard to make Tyson Fury seem like he's larger than life. And he's a foreign fighter to America, but he's walking around shirtless everywhere. He's popping up, and they're acting like he's the life of the party, and everybody in boxing is talking about him. But meanwhile, you have a black American fighter with the same promotion, the same network, Top Rank and ESPN, and Terrence Crawford. And if you look at the numbers, he's generating probably better numbers on ESPN for a cheaper price. I don't think Terrence Crawford is getting quite what Tyson Fury is getting in his contract, but they try to make everything that Fury's doing sound lit and marvelous. Like, oh, you did this and you did this and you got called a fraud by Joshua. Just listen to the clip at the beginning. So I think that's a bit, they're just stroking Tyson Fury's ego for whatever reason. You could see even when he was backstage on the same telecast signing the contract, they act like everything is smash, smash, smash. Everything he's saying is so funny. But back to the fight, Fury versus Wilder, I absolutely cannot wait. Tyson Fury says he's going to beat Wilder worse than he did in the second fight. He's also promised a first round knockout in recent interviews and stuff like that, and said he just keeps, see, and that's the thing is, you have ESPN and old media trying to make it look like Tyson Fury is so lit and livid. He sounds like a broken record. It's like a magician doing the same tricks over and over. He's really just repeating. First of all, he sounded like he was intoxicated or under some influence on the telecast. But beyond that, he's just repeating the same thing over and over. And they're acting like this is the funniest thing that they've ever heard. Like they're listening to, Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy in his prime. He just keeps saying the same thing. I got Wilder's heart, his soul, his mojo. I've been carrying his mojo in me back pocket, and he can never get it back. And he's a bum, and Joshua's a bum. It's the same charade. He's a Ishhouse Dawser. It's the same gimmick over and over. But for whatever reason, this is very witty and entertaining to old media. So I can't wait. Tyson Fury, he's writing big checks. He doesn't look like he's in the greatest shape to me. Wilder, meanwhile, he's saying less. I like that behavior from Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Not really saying much. He got a new trainer. JD is in the corner. He got a lot of expertise. And he ain't really saying much. He's just working on his craft. And you haven't seen Wilder really pop out. He's posted a couple things here and there. Meanwhile, Fury is trying to be everywhere. So I don't want to hear any excuses after July 24th when they fight. There was a lot of stuff going on in the second fight. A lot of people, including myself, believe in Glovegate 1 and 2, that Tyson Fury is a guy that cannot be trusted in terms of boxing and his sneaky tactics and things like that. And, this should set the record straight. In the third fight, may the best man win. We gonna see. Because he's saying all this stuff, I'm gonna knock him out in one round. And it just everything sounds like gibberish, like he's trying to hype himself up. That's all I hear is noise. It's like white noise when you're trying to go to sleep and you listen to one of those sound apps that'll help you go to bed. That's what it sounds like. White noise or whatever. Like, so I think Tyson Fury's trying to hype himself up. He knows he's in a real fight. He knows there's going to be an immense scrutiny on the things like the hand wrapping and the gloves based on the controversy. People keep sleeping on this, but he keeps insinuating and having these like little jabs and saying, oh, he's making excuses. He said I dented his skull. It's really repulsive to me that when Wilder said he wants a body on his record, people were acting so disgusted. But Tyson Fury, who's been accused of cheating, there's a ton of unexplainable pictures. It looks like he tampered with his glove, and he's continuing to run around and they act like he's the life of the party, as I said earlier in this video. But at the end of the day, he's not really saying much, but he keeps mentioning and making mention of the dented skull and all these things like that. So I can't wait. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Also use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is an awesome browser extension to help you optimize your YouTube videos to ultimately make more money on the platform, taking your channel to the next level. I use it, been using it. Let me know what you guys think. Tyson Fury, he's making bold predictions. First round knockout. I haven't really seen him knock out anyone elite in one round. He didn't even knock out a former cruiserweight, Steve Cunningham, in one round. Wilder, a lot of people think he cheated in the second fight. He didn't knock him out in one round, and Wilder didn't even get knocked out in the same, you know, like Marquez Pacquiao, despite whatever he did with his glove. So we'll see. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We work.